Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa Ramadan Mubarak, and welcome everyone to our 13th session of Ramadan reading. This is the start of our fourth week together, I think. Right? The fourth week together. My name is Liana, and joining me here on screen is Zahara and Brother Bilal. Thank you guys, Jazakallah khair, again for being here with me. And in case we have anyone new, just to review the details, we are working in partnership with Islamic Relief I Islamic Relief USA this month. Remember, they are Zakat eligible. We also have other programs under Get Quranic. We have Learn to Read Quran in 20 Days. Those are for people who need to learn the letters or review the letters. And we also have Understanding Quranic Arabic, and that is like our flagship course, and that's for people who are ready to get into the grammar and the nitty-gritty of understanding Quran. And we have our Quranic app, which is free, which is another tool you can use to work on your Quranic vocabulary. And new this month is the reading rooms, which are available on iOS only. Hopefully, inshallah, bi'idhnillah, we'll be able to add Android soon. But with that, you can actually choose a surah and start a reading circle with other people who are using the app, which is pretty cool. See, I can't find, I had a video. I can't find a video. Let's see if I can find the video to share with you guys. There it is. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I pray that everyone is benefiting from the blessings of Ramadan and that Allah accepts our fasts and our charities and our ibadah.
Amen.
And we grow closer to Him and to His Quran and to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let me share my screen.
Awesome. Well, happy Saturday, everyone.
There we go. All right. And so also, which I hadn't remembered to mention before, is that all of our sessions that we do are also being recorded and posted to YouTube. So if you happen to miss a session, you can find it on YouTube and watch the recording, inshallah. And again, wa alaikum salam rahmatullah to everyone in Ramadan Mubarak. Good to see you back, Sister Manada. I'm sure it's Aminata. Is it Aminata or Aminata? I'll have to ask.
I think it's like Aminata.
Aminata? I haven't said it
Yeah.
totally wrong. Aminata.
It might be. I've heard that name before, and that's usually how they pronounce it.
And I've seen it before and heard it before, and I think it's the M's and the N's. I just whatever struggle with that. I do apologize, but she never corrected me.
I said maybe. I'm not sure either. So
I'll have to ask her today, inshallah. Okay, so let's see. So it's hard to believe that we are 10 days into Ramadan already, 1/3 of the way through. SubhanAllah. Inshallah, Allah blesses us to complete the month of Ramadan. And so we are on Surah Al-Buruj this week. And I don't know, I think we might be able to get through this one today, maybe. We'll see, inshallah. But of course, there's no rush. So let me share my screen again. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. I hope that coming on to read with us every day is helping everyone in their Ramadan goals as far as the time that they spend with Quran during Ramadan. I know for me, it's always easier when you're doing it with someone else. And I believe that's part of Islam. It's a community-based religion. We're doing things together and as a group and supporting, encouraging our fellow believers. So I want to stress how much I enjoy this time with you guys, and I pray that you find it beneficial as well. All right, Brother Bilal, you want to start us off?
Wait,
Um,
two things. If you
Yeah.
guys don't mind. First of all, yeah, it's Aminata.
Aminata. Okay.
And then I don't know why, but the screen is like
I
a
see some.
quarter of. I don't know if that's the same for you, Brother Bilal. It's like
yeah,
before
it
you used to
is.
pick up the entire thing, but now
Yeah.
it's all equal.
Okay. Let me see. Why is it sharing like that now? Maybe I'll do entire screen. Is that better now?
It's not up.
It's not up. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That's what happens when you switch computers. Never switch computers. Let's see. Now it's not up either, is it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, Bismillah. The video was fine though, right?
It
No, the
plays in
video
it,
was
it plays in that quarter spot also.
It was weird then too. Oh my word. I'm using a different computer. How about now?
Yes.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والسماء ذات بالبرونج.
We didn't do two.
Oh, I didn't see the second one. Okay. While يوم 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 موعود.
Okay, good job. So, as Brother Bilal is emphasizing that final letter, and you see that they're in red. And so this is because they're kokala letters or bouncing letters, vibrate letters, shaking letters, quaky letters. People use different adjectives to describe it, but these letters are always their heaviest if they're the last letter in the ayah. Can you also notice that he extended the dhamma on the last in the word as well? And it's because it's the end of the ayah again. So you could do 2, 4, 6 on this one. The standard is always 2. I do 4, in the middle. This is Islam in the middle. So I usually do 4, but it's definitely 2, 4, or 6 for that because it's the end of the ayah. And you're doing a wonderful job with your lambs with sukoons, Brother Bilal. Happy to see that. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
All right. Sister Zahra.
okay. Also, Sister Halima said it's frozen, but I'm not sure if it's her or us.
It's her because I can see your movement.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll just. والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود.
Yeah, you can still do it even longer though. You can see well yawmil ma'ud. That ruj.
So واليوم الموعود.
It's like one of the things I think is beautiful. This is one of my favorite surahs, and it's because of the way all the ayahs end pretty much the same, the first part of it. And you have that elongation and the kokala on the final letters.
وشاهد ومشهود.
Okay, Brother Bilal. So that on that dial in the first word, we have the kesra, double kesra. So how are we going to blend that? What sound are we going to make?
I thought we merged it'd be Daoud since the vowels following behind it. That would be Tash Read rules. I think I don't know. I'm asking.
Okay. Well, we're still going to use the kesra. So shahidu. Because if you say dawu, that means there's a dhamma on the dawu.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
وشاهد ومشهود.
Good. We'll do the next one.
قتل أصحاب الأخدود.
Okay. What's that letter after the dhamma here?
Um,
Is it a jim?
it's called. No, it's not a gene. It's a call. So, okay. قتل أصحاب الأخدود.
Right. And here, this aleph is 2 counts. So make sure you don't make it too long. Just 2 counts.
I think I made it 4 count.
Yeah. So remember the horizontal one is 4, but this up and down vertical one is just 2. The little one is just 2 counts.
Okay. You want me to do it again?
Sure, why not?
قتل أصحاب أخدود.
Yes. And so that sakun is bothering you, huh?
No, it's the sound of the letter that
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the sound out at the
So
same time.
remember, Bella, relax. We're here learning.
Okay.
Like when we struggle, we get more rewards, but we want to have fun. We still want to have an enjoyable time. It's all good. It's all good.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, it's all good. So remember too, also this is a sod. So we need to hear this as a heavy letter. Ashabul ukhdud.
You said, dude.
Yep, like ha. It's ha. So we stop it. Ukhdud.
Dude.
Yeah. Kutila ashabul ukhdud.
Where are you reading from?
That's same ayah.
Is that Kutila Ashabu Dude.
Okay, so we have our lamb with our sakun, right? So, and this is sod. So us or us. Ashabul. Because we have the lamb here. Kutila, and it's qaf. So kutila ashabul ukhdud.
Kutila Ashabul Uhdidu.
Ukhdud.
Dude.
Yeah. Did it sound so foreign, Brother Bilal? You're like, where are you reading?
No, I was looking at something else and I'm like, well, that's not what I'm seeing. But you was reading the first word when I asked that,
Oh, okay. I was like,
and
is
I never
it
even
that
went back to.
bad?
I never went back to the first word. I was like, okay, well, where is she at?
Oh, okay. I was like, gosh, I hope it wasn't that bad. You're like, I don't even know where you're reading, sis. All right. You ready, Zahara?
Yeah.
Okay.
والشاهد ومشهود قتل أصحاب الأخدود.
Good.
النار ridal tittle وقود إذ هم عليها قعود.
Okay. And so good job, Brother Lai. I want to ask you, how did you know to start this with anna? Because there's nothing on Hamza Tawasul. So why didn't you start with una or inna? Why anna?
I took a guess because the Hamza is up top, and if this was going to be a casserole, it would be down the bottom.
Oh,
That was just a guess.
good guess.
I know that's not the rule, but
Yeah, it's not the real though, but good guess. It's usually because the word is either a noun or a verb. So if you're like, well, what if I don't know if it's a noun or verb? If you have like the Hamza Tawasul and the Aleph, that's a big clue that it's a noun. And so you're going to start with the with the fatah. Otherwise, you're going to start usually with the kasra if it's a verb. And then if you're still not sure, you could go to the third letter if there happens to be one. But in this case, we have the Aleph Lam, which lets us know it's a noun. And so we're going to start with the sound on the Hamza Tawasul. We have to have something to start it to double the noon, right? So it is anna. And then I wanted you to read that last word again. Oh, you should just read the whole ayah because it's a short ayah. You want to make sure that we hear that this is just still wa, cool. Annari dhatil waqud. We have this qud, waqud, dhatil waqud.
النار ذات الوقود.
Yeah, good job. And the same with the next ayah. Make sure we hear that qu'ud. إذ هم عليها قعود.
If whom عليها قعود.
Yeah, good job. Okay, Sister Zahara.
النار ذات ال. Sorry, did you say something?
Mm-mm.
Oh, sorry. النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود.
Yeah. And a little longer. I can't get both, but we'll do one at a time. Okay.
وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. So remember this one. We have this Hamza with a sakun. So how do we read that?
I read it mood, is that right?
No, because there's a sakun, right?
So it would be mukka.
Mu. Yeah, mu. Minina. Mu. Minina. Bil mu. Minina.
بالمؤمنين شهود.
Yeah. And I want to remind you about your ayn, right? Wahum ala versus ala.
وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود.
Good job. Ayah 8. Go.
وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز. Let me do that one again. Okay. إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد.
Yeah. this is the same thing. We have a hamza here. So yu'minu.
Oh, yu'minu. Okay.
I yu'minu billahi. And so this, the name of Allah is going to be light because
The kasra before it.
the kasra. So billahil,
And since ba,
billahil.
and ba is B is a governing agent, but that's grammar.
Yeah, we are just reading. We're not.
So you don't say I since the yeah is following
I
the
yu'minu. You.
okay I you minu
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yep. Qalu. And make sure this is only 2 counts, right? وَمَا
Okay.
نَقَمُوا وَمَا نَقَمُوا مِنْهُمْ إِلَّا أَن يُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ الْعَزِيزِ الْحَمِيدِ.
I'm so used to having that domo on the second because I'm like Azizu is usually that's Azizu when it
It
says
is.
Aziz, and I'm like, why is there a kasra here? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought
That we
like,
get into grammar, which we're not going to do.
right, you know what I mean? I mean, it still means the same word, but it's usually a domo on it.
Yeah. It definitely is something that happens. I was talking to someone about that the other day. How you're used to reading a word a certain way, and when you have it a different way, it just totally throws you off. Just keep reading the way you're most used to seeing it. That's what we do. Okay, good job on that. Okay, ready? Zahara?
Yeah. وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين
Mm-hmm.
شهود وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد
Yep. Hamid.
حميد.
Yeah, make sure you did a good job on that. Only thing here, make sure you don't add an aleph here. Nakamu, nakamu versus nakamu.
Oh, okay.
Changes the meaning.
نقام.
Yep. Good job. Okay. Ready, Brother La? See the next?
Yes.
Oh, yep, that one's a little long. Yep. Here we go.
الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد.
Okay. I want you to read that one again. But just let's look at a couple things. So remember we have mulku, and we're going to go directly to this letter. Is it sha or sa?
Sa.
So mulku sama, and we have to double it. Mulku samawati. Again, these are how many counts? 4 or 2?
I did it at 4, but it just said 2 counts.
Yeah, they're both 2 counts. So mulku samawati wal ard. There's a jim here, so we stop. We don't have to, but if you want to keep going, ardi wallahu ala kulli shay'in shahid. These are purple. They're not stacked, so we do have that 2 count hold there, right?
Okay. الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد.
Good job.
إن الذين فتنوا إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب هم همريكا
Harika.
همريكا
Yeah, harika.
هميركا.
You did it better the first time. I need to leave you alone. Okay. Really good job because that's a really pretty long ayah. Just want to remind you to make sure when we put this sukun on the hamza that it doesn't like we're making another letter like a kaf or ha, mu, mu versus mook or moot or much, mu, mu. Okay, good job. All right, Zahara.
This will be at the beginning, right? Aladi.
Yes, good job. Mm-hmm.
That was just a guess. I kind of forgot the world, not gonna lie.
That's okay. That's okay because there's that hamza tawasul and that lamb, which pretty much lets us know it's a noun. So we're going to start with the alladhi.
Okay. Alladhi lahu mulku samawati wal ard wal ard wallahu ala kulli shay'in shahid. Innal ladina fatanul mu'minina wal mu'minati thumma lam yatubu falahum عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب حريق.
Yeah. And just remind you here, you did a good job on this one, but remember we have a double of the meme tune, and it's a 2 count. Thumma in our new nose again. Wal mu'minati thumma.
Wal mu'minati thumma.
Yep. Good job. You guys are just moving right along, mashallah. Okay. Number 11.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها أنهار. Okay, I'm going back ahead. جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ذلك فجر كبير.
Okay. Really good job on that. It's a pretty long ayah. There's a lot going on in there. And this letter here, what's this last letter?
Zoo. It should be zoo.
Yeah. ذلك الفوز الكبير.
Kalizan Fawzul Kabir.
Yeah. ذلك الفوز الكبير.
Dhalikal Fawzul Kabir.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of the names of Allah. Alhamdulillah.
It is. Alhamdulillah, it is one of the attributes of Allah. Get a short one now. Get a break.
Inna Batsha Rabbaka Lashadid.
Okay. So this is kokala, but would it be bet or bata?
Bad. Bad.
Not da, ta, bata, sha,
Batasha.
bata, sha. Mm-hmm.
Rabbika.
Rabbika,
Rabbika. Lashadid.
lashadid.
I was playing around with that program you was talking about. I didn't know I had it already,
Which one?
and the one that gives you the stories about the Quran and practice your vocabulary.
Oh, the chronic gap. Get chronic
Yeah,
gap.
but
Mhm.
in the beginning of it, it goes over your vocabulary also. I'm not your vocabulary, the sounds of the
The
letters.
letters. Mm-hmm. If it does have the alphabet in there, which I think is a good review.
Now all of a sudden, my computer wants to send me all the emails that I don't seen already. So that's the noise in the background. I have
All right. And just be careful. There was only right here. Make sure you say amanu versus amanu. Amanu.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحت تحتها الأنهار ذلك الفوز كبير.
You forgot. Is this a gene
Where, right?
after
No,
fold?
it's ذلك الفوز كبير.
Fawzul. Zul.
ذلك الفوز كبير.
Yeah. And I don't know if you did it the first time. I think, like I said, I say something to you. I think it makes you, I don't know, you get nervous or something, Brother Bilal. But so we have amanu, and you said what? Amilu. But these are two different letters, right? Hamza versus ayn.
I said them probably the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was the إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات.
Okay, I hear the difference.
You hear the difference? Yeah.
Yes.
Read it again.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات.
Mm-hmm. Good job. All right, Zahara.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جه جنات تجري من تحتها أنهار ذلك الفوز الكريم كبير.
Good job. I know you struggled a little bit with this word. I know you wanted to say Jahannam, which we just saw in the other ayah, which I understand. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then we had the blending too. So let's see. لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. Remember, this is still light. Har versus har. Har. So you just start with lahum.
لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
ذلك الفوز الكبير. إن بطش ربك لشديد.
good job. And it is hard because we have to have a light letter followed by a heavy letter, and then it's light again. And the tendency is to make the ba heavy because you're focusing on making this tall heavy. So you guys did a good job with that. All right, we have two short ones for you, Brother Bilal.
إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد.
Okay. إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد. ويعيد. يعيد. يبدئ. وهو. I think you added like a lamb after that.
Okay. إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد.
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 Yeah, because you're adding a little bit of like a hamza or a stop
Oh,
after yeah.
okay.
Yu'id.
I put a fatah on that. I thought the yeah was a sound by itself, but it's a long making it the add along. So it's why you eat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
وهو الغفور وهو الغفور الودود.
These are the attributes too, Allah's attributes. Ghafurul Gha Gha. You have that gargle. وهو الغفور الودود.
I haven't got to those words yet, but thank you for pointing it out to me. I should have known when it says who because he's describing himself right there.
Yes. Ghafur Wadud. And may we all receive Allah's forgiveness in this month of Ramadan, inshallah.
Amen, amen, amen.
Okay, Zahara.
إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد.
Yubadi'u wa yu'id. It's kind of fast because it's like beat, 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 beat. Yubadi'u wa yu'id.
إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد.
Mm-hmm.
وهو الغفور الودود.
Yeah. وهو الغفور الودود.
وهو الغفور الودود.
Yeah. And I think that's another reason I like this surah because it has so many of Allah's attributes in it. It mentions some of his most beautiful attributes, I believe. Okay. Brother Bilal, we're on ayah 15.
Um, Dul Dul Arshil Majid.
Good job.
Fa- fa- uh, فعلوا لما يريد.
Yeah, that's a hard one because we have to double our ayn. Fa'alul lima yurid.
فعلوا لما يريد.
Okay, and make sure lima versus lima because there's not another lim there. Fa'alul lima yurid.
What was I did something. I'm sorry. I was reading it.
Fa'alul lilma.
فعلوا لما يريد.
Lima. Fa'alul lima yurid.
فعلوا لما يريد.
You want to make it lilma. Lima.
What am I saying?
Lilma. Lilma.
Okay. فعلوا لما يريد.
Yep, there you go. You got it. Yeah, I think these two ones are two ayahs are so beautiful. Allah, His Majesty, His power, reminders. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Zahra.
Tul Arshil Mahid.
Mahid.
Oh, Tul Arshil Majid. Fa'alul lima yurid.
Job. Do two more before we invite. This is like this is like where the ayah kind of changes. It's like the next part of the ayah, the surah changes.
هل أتاك حديث الجنود. فرعون وثمود.
Yeah, good job. Zahra.
هل أتاك حديث الجنود. فرعون وثمود.
فرعون وثمود.
فرعون وثمود.
Yep, good job. Second sister left. Okay, we won't be able to go to the end of the page. Okay, one more. We're starting at 19. We'll go to 19.
Okay. بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب في تكذيب.
Takdhib. Make sure we hear th versus dal. Deed, theeb. Takdhib.
في تكذيب.
Okay, good job. Okay, Zahra.
بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب.
Good job. Okay, so it is that time for us to invite some of our viewers up. But if you guys don't want to come up, it's okay because Zahra and Brother Bilal can keep reading. So do we have volunteers today? If not, we can just keep reading. This is like one of my favorite stories, so I don't mind if we just keep reading it. Do we have volunteers today? Going once, going twice. No, I have a question here. I don't see the question. Okay. Let's see. Someone asked a good question. They asked, how can they find out more about Ramadan? I think they're gone. No, asked, but they're gone. I missed them. Sorry about that. I think it's there. So to find out more about Ramadan, I would suggest going to, it's like, I hate saying like search Google, but there are like Yakin Institute is a good source. Al Maghrib is another good institution that you could, they're on both on Facebook. There's a lot of different ones. Mana, Zaytuna Institute puts out something. And I can put those in the chat for you.
Miftah Institute also.
Which one?
Miftah
Oh yeah,
Institute.
the Miftah Institute. What did I say? Yakin.
Yeah.
Yakin Institute. This is with Sheikh Omar. They have programs just for Ramadan. Let's just say that's Zaytuna Institute. What else did I say? I forgot. Al Maghrib. Another one. Did I think of any other ones? Are we good?
I got another one, but I don't got their name up right away. There'd be so many of them that come to me.
There
I
are
guess.
so many, yeah. Mashallah, alhamdulillah. There's also, what is Sheikh Webb's first name? What's his first name?
Ooh.
Oh, yep, that's another one. Celebrate Mercy. Another good one. Thank you, Stacy. His last name is Webb. And his first name is just not coming to me.
Webb.
I can't believe it. They also is virtual mosque.
I never heard of that one. I have to go look at that.
Yeah, it's not really active now, but all the information is still available. And so they have a lot of good information on there. They actually have one of the names of Allah posts, which I think are excellent.
It's called virtual
mosque.
Virtual mosque. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I can. And then Yusuf is the one who did the one on the series on the names of Allah. They have a series on there about Ramadan, about prayer. It's a really nice website. I'll put that one in for you. Yeah. Suhaib. Thank you, Brother Rehan. Yeah, Suhaib Webb. He also has a education program as well. I'm trying to remember what the name of his is. I can't remember the name of his. Do you remember the name of his program, Brother Rehan? And there's the link for the virtual mosque. There's a lot of good information on there. And if anyone else can think of anything to add. Yeah, Suhaib Webb. I'm trying to remember what his name. Yep, Swiss. That's it. Brother Rehan is on it. Yeah, Swiss Institute. And he has a lot of good classes and introductory classes. Tatlif is another one. Hyper Institute. Tatlif is another one. And Tatlif is actually one that was started by a convert, Usama Khan, may Allah have mercy on him. He started it, and he has they have a site in California and another one in Chicago, and they focus a lot on converts. And so they have information about fasting and Ramadan for beginners, that type of thing, if that's the case with you, the person who asked the question. So we still have 10 minutes left. If no one wants to volunteer, then we can just keep reading, which is fine with me. If you guys are okay to stay, Zahara and Brother Bilal.
Okay. Rahan didn't want to come up.
Brother Rehan, he didn't volunteer. He usually volunteers if no one does. But if no one does, we can just keep reading. Like I said, I love this surah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
we can just keep reading. Okay. Volunteers, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's Brother Rehan. Okay, we need a sister now. Brother Rahan said he would come up and read. And so I think it's just good to have someone come from the audience. And so we kind of review what we read already. So it's a good review. All right.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair. Look at Brother Malai. He took himself off this time. MashaAllah.
You could do that?
Uh-huh. Oh, Brother Malai knows something you don't, Zahara? I'm surprised by that.
I'm not surprised. You see these 99 names, he knows them so well.
That's true. He knows them so well, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Rehan.
Alaikum salam.
Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak. So we're going to have a sister come up. Okay, how do you pronounce her name, Zahara?
Oh, Aminata?
Aminata. Sister Aminata, you're going to come up? He said he's old, not slow. I didn't say you were slow. Where is she? She's still here? Aminata? She's still here. You want to come up, Sister Aminata? Or Sister Fatima? Sister Hamima? There she goes. All right.
All right. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Inshallah. See you tomorrow. Inshallah. Right. See Aminata. She's coming. There she goes. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Alaikum salam.
You should have told me I wasn't saying your name correctly. I'm really serious about trying to pronounce people's names correctly. No matter how much I struggle, it might be harder for you to hear me butcher your name. But I do like to try to pronounce it correctly. All right. Thank you again for volunteering. It's always a pleasure to read with you guys. Brother Rehan, you want to go first?
Sure. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Was-samaa'i dhatil buruj wal yawmil maw'ud.
Yeah. Remember, we're going to elongate the last one. Was-samaa'i dhatil buruj. And we have that kakala, heavy kakala, because it's the end of the ayah.
Was-samaa'i dhatil buruj wal yawmil maw'ud.
وَيَوْمِ الْمَعُودِ.
Wa yawmil ma'ud.
Good job. Mr. Amrani.
Bismillah. والسماء ذات البروج واليوم الموعود
وَيَوْمِ الْمَعُودِ. موعود.
واليوم الموعود.
Yep. And good job on your dal. I didn't hear any za this time. MashaAllah. Good job. Brother Rahan.
Wa shahidin wa mashhud.
Shahidu. Diu. Because it's kasra. Diu wa mashhud.
Wa shahidin wa mashhud.
Yep. And make sure we do our aleph here. We have 2 counts, right? Shahidu wa mashhud.
Wa shahidin wa mashhud.
Yep.
Kutila ashabul akhdud.
We want to make sure we hear that this is a squad versus a sin. Kutila ashabul ukhdud. الأخدود قتل أصحاب الأخدود.
Kuti kutilal kutila ashabul akhdud. I'm sorry, ukhdud.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Sister Aminata.
والسماء والسماء sorry
It's okay.
والصاحب ومسعود
Was shy, right? Was shahidu, and there's 2 counts there. Was shahidu wa mashhud.
وشاهد ومسعود قتل أصحاب قتل قتل
Yeah.
أصحاب الأخدود
Ukhdud.
أخدود
Yeah, good job.
Anarida thil wakud.
Okay, remember we have to double our noon. An-nari, and there's an aleph after. An-nari dhatil waqud.
Anarida thil wakud.
Mhm.
Idhum alaiha kuud.
Yeah, good job.
النار ذات الوقود إنهم عليها قعود
Okay, what's that first word? Is it in or id?
Which one?
On the 6th ayah, id here.
In
Id, right?
whom? Yeah.
Yep. Idhum alayha qu'ud.
Is whom عليها قعود
Wahum ala ma yaf'aluna bil mu'mina shuhud.
Oh, you were so close. Bil mu'mina or mu'minina.
Oh, bil mu'minina shuhud.
Mhm.
Wama nakum wama nakamu minhum ila ayu minu billahil azizil hamid.
Yeah, good job.
وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين
Shuhud.
شهود
Are you saying shu, shu, sh, shuhud?
شهود وما نقم منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد
And remember, this one is how many counts?
and for
4 counts. And then we still have 2 counts here. So, وَمَا نَقَمُوا مِنْهُمْ إِلَّا أَن يُؤْمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ الْعَزِيزِ الْحَمِيدِ.
وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد
Yep, good job.
Alladhi lahu mulkus samawati wal ardi wallahu ala kulli syai'in syahid.
Okay. So, are we going to stop at this dream? Or are you going to continue?
Oh, in this instance, I continued, right?
Yeah. So, you do have the choice, right? So, Allah Rabbi, Wallahu, make sure we make the name of Allah heavy. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in shaheed.
Wallahu ala kulli syai'in syahid.
All right. Last one, Sister Minata.
الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد.
Yep, good job. Just make sure you make the name of Allah heavy. Wallahu versus Lahu. Allahu. Wallahu.
والله
Yep, good job.
على كل شيء شهيد.
MashaAllah. All right. Thank you guys. Again, it was a pleasure reading with you. Jazakallah khair. And I pray we continue to benefit from the blessings of Ramadan. And Allah accepts our fasts and our prayers and all our acts of worship. And we grow closer to Him and to the Quran and to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.